Hey everybody, Jimmy Rance here. I want to talk today about, I don't know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about friends. I want to talk about, like what has being alone done for me? How has it helped me? If it has helped me at all. I guess I want to first start out by saying that I think that, at least in my life, I've always been around people. And I loved being around people because that's what I knew. It was familiar to me. And whenever you're alone, it feels kind of strange if you're used to being with somebody all of the time. And like I always say, out of 71 years walking this earth, that I have one friend. One friend that I can truly say is a friend. Maybe you have way more friends than me. I don't know. Maybe you have none. I don't know. And I'm glad I have my one friend, but my one friend lives like 1,400 miles away from me. So it's not like we're able to go and do, like what we used to do. So I have to find other ways to kind of, I guess you say, entertain myself. And being alone, I've only been alone for like 7 months, but in this 7 months, it's really given me a lot of things to think about. It's taught me to enjoy my own company, as stupid as that sounds. It's taught me to enjoy my own company. There's like this, no more needing this constant background noise that I used to be in. When you're with your friends and stuff, and you always hear this background noise. Always, you go places, you do things, and you're always around people, and you need that constant noise around you. Well, this has kind of taught me how to just be quiet, because I'm a big blabbermouth, really. It has taught me to, well, it's taught me to be quiet. It's taught me that I don't need, another thing, that I don't need any validation anymore. I don't need validation from others. You know what I'm trying to say? I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to learn how to chill with myself. And that's okay. That it's okay being by myself, that really I'm pretty good company. Because sometimes being with friends or making new friends, it's a lot of work. Y'all know what I mean? It's a lot of work. It really is. And I'm to the age where I don't want to work that much anymore. I want things to go real smooth. I like just smooth transaction. I don't like chaos. In the old days, I don't know. I didn't care. It's being alone's kind of taught me self self discovery. Yeah. I don't need anyone's opinions, really. I don't need the drama. I really don't. And you probably can identify with that. I'm just thinking. I'm figuring out, what I like and what I value. There's no filters, it seems like, anymore. It's just me now having to be honest with me. You know what I mean? This, I'm starting to understand, I think, what these people mean who make these videos about being alone and how they love it. And I've always kind of tried to differentiate between alone and solitude. So in a way, I think I'm graduating out of this lonely thing up to a solitude thing. And where I guess the big difference is, like, when you're alone, you're just alone. You want to be with somebody, but you can't because you're alone. And then there's this solitude. And this solitude, to me, is just you're choosing to be by yourself. You're choosing to be alone. The alone didn't just happen. You chose to be alone. And so now you're entering a whole new realm, of what it's like to be by yourself. You don't have to worry about things like you used to when you're around a bunch of people. It's a lot of stress sometimes being around a lot of people. It really, truly is. It's like you have to perform. Like you're a trained SEAL and you got to perform. And and let me tell you something else. And I admit this, when I was younger, I don't know how to say it. When I was younger, I wanted people to like me. I really did. And by doing that, by going out of my way to try to get people to like me, I would leave my comfort zone. I would leave the things that I really like to do to try to appease these other people, just hoping that if I did these things that they'll like me. And that was the biggest mistake. I should not have had to perform. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all know what I'm talking about. You step out of who you really are and you enter into this other phase in your life where you want to be liked. So you step out of what is normal to you, and now you're not becoming or being who you are. You're really being who they are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to learn, being alone. How has it helped me? It's kind of starting to help me, I think, in a lot of ways. I'm starting to really, maybe for the first time, I'm starting to discover my own passions, my own likes and my own dislikes. I'm learning about my own creativity. I'm learning about what I like to do, the things that I enjoy, the hobbies that I enjoy, things that, well, I guess that rock me, things that light up my world. What about you? Do you do the things that light you up? Are you always trying to please somebody else, whether it be a friend, an acquaintance, a spouse, whatever? Well, I'm trying to learn how to discover what my true self is. What is my true passions, in life. I think I'm starting to get an awareness that I never had before, this stronger sense of self. You know what I mean? It's kind of not comfortable for me to talk about this because I'm in uncharted territory. I'm more unfiltered now. Therefore, Jimmy Unfiltered, we can talk about anything. Not everything I have to say is exciting. Not everything I say will resonate with you. Not everything I say may not move you. And then sometimes it may help you. And right now, I'm at a crossroads, I think, in my life where I'm trying to find my place, even though I've been on this earth 71 years, in 4 months I'm going to be 72. And I find it strange and odd that I'm still trying to learn who I am. That's crazy, huh? It seems like by 71, almost 72, that you'd know who the heck you are. But life puts you in positions that change things, so you don't know who you are because you're placed in these different situations. When I became alone almost 7 months ago, I went through a tremendous change emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and in reality, things changed. Things got turned upside down in my world. And it's taken me this long to realize, hey, man, it's okay for you to be with you. I've never had that before. It's okay to be with you. I'm starting to understand, I think, what some of you folks mean that you like to be alone, because sometimes being with friends and groups of people or whatever, it's really, sometimes it's an inconvenience. It's a struggle, and sometimes you want to be by yourself. And I'm noticing that sometimes. Well, I don't know how to say this without it sounding crazy, but for example, sometime I'll be doing something. I may be thinking or planning on a village that I want to do. And then all of a sudden I get an email or a message, or I get all these comments, and I'm thinking, oh man, I don't want to take time away from what I'm doing because I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing, but I got to now go over here and do this with these other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude. I love talking to people. But sometimes I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I do feel like being by myself. And I've never really experienced that in my life, just kind of being by myself and, what that feels like. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't always feel like performing. I hope you know what I mean when I say that. Like you can be talking to somebody and you got to put on your happy face and, hi, how are you? What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. Well, what are you going to do? Nothing. Well, how about you? What you going to do later? I'm not really sure. Really? Well, and all, it's just meaningless and mindless chatter. It's just, in a way, it's just taking up time. Your time. So, being alone lately is starting to help me, I think. I don't feel alone like I did months ago when I lost my wife. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be cold or anything. Yeah, of course, I miss her and everything, but there's a life out there. I got to go get it. What do I want to do? Wallow? Do I want to wallow in the past and just drown myself in faded memories? Or do I want to step out there and do what I want to do? It's okay to please you. It's okay to be, do, and have what you want, because you can have that. I've said that before. I made a video something about you can be, do, and have anything you want. And some people on here looked at me like, what's wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? No, I haven't. Maybe you've lost yours. Maybe you need to get in touch with you. You don't have to impress everybody. You don't have to be somebody else's puppet. I refuse. Now, back in the day when I was younger, again, like I said, I would do everything in my power to please other people because I wanted them to like me. Maybe I had a fear of people not liking me, and that would kind of make me feel isolated, like I wasn't good enough. But I was good enough. I just didn't know it. But it's taken me 70-something years to learn that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys, but never say never, because I've made videos about how, man, you're full of crap if you like being alone. Well, I'm kind of having a change of heart. It's funny how time can heal things. Time can maybe get you to change your mind about your thinking. And that's what this is all about, is just trying to think. Think what you want in life and then go get it. Go chase it. If it's real, if it's realistic, that is. That's true. You can be, do, and have anything that you want. How to have more in a have-not world. Like I say, keep your feet on the ground and reach for the stars. I didn't come up with that saying. I think I heard that on TV a long time ago. I just forgot the name of the show. But I believe it. It's good. Well, hey guys, thanks for listening to this, whatever I'm doing. I guess I'm just sharing with you just some things about me, about how being alone is kind of helping me. I'm not saying that I want to be alone forever. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But while I am alone, I'm starting for the first time to really know who the heck I am. You know what I mean? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. If you lasted this long, you're all right. And even if you got off earlier, that's okay. You're still all right. I'm Jimmy Rance. Thank you for watching this version of Unfiltered.